Remember, there's some pretty important information here in the disclaimer. You might want to give the video a quick pause and read it.
Hello everyone, this is Angel 2001 coming at you with another custom video. I know we're almost 2 weeks into November, but you know how it gets this time of year. Especially because even though it's getting really cold out, they have not turned the heat on in my apartment yet. It can drop down into the 40s in here sometimes. We practically had to wrap ourselves up in thick blankets just to sit around in a chair. So yeah, like I haven't really had much motivation to actually like paint or sculpt anything since, it's very difficult to work with paints when you're wearing a big heavy sweater. And then like, I even don't want to sit down and record a video because I have to get my equipment out and it's cold just sitting in front of the computer. But, that's all my gripes. This is Itzshawn's commission. He wanted me to make, Shade the Echidna from Sonic Chronicles The Dark Brotherhood. So yes, you guys have seen me make Shade before, but this is actually the first time that I'm making her using a Mega Construx figure as the base, in this case, Evelyn. It's actually pretty funny. I legitimately thought that I did use a Mega Construx mini to make at least one Shade before, but it turns out I haven't. I've only ever used actual Jazzwares Sonic figures to do it, the last one being made using a silver figure. So, interesting that this is a first. Of course, aside from that, everything is still the same as before. The hands and feet are 3D printed based on, well, I don't think these are in-game models. I think they're fan-made models because, the 3DS didn't have really nice 3D models like this. It was more polygonal. And the head is also 3D printed, done in 2 parts so that I don't have a whole bunch of support media scars on the wrong side of her dreads. And, like the 2 halves are stuck together, use a little bit of epoxy to smooth the transition, and, you have a Shade head. So, yeah, Shade's head is, I mix a lighter shade of orange because she's more of a terracotta than she is like a solid orange, but, that works. She has a little thing on her headband, which ostensibly grows up into a helmet. This one doesn't have a helmeted alternate head, it's just Shade with her face out, like the I joined your team Shade. Although there is some hand sculpting that's in here, aside from the hand sculpting I did to merge the 2 pieces of her head together. The tail is fully hand sculpted, as are the details of the armor over the Evelyn body. I like how, the natural shape of the body is enough to capture Shade's subtle curves without having to do a major boob job like I have to do when I make it into Rouge and stuff like that. So on the reassembly end, the importance of making sure everything is symmetrical is put here. As the first time I put it together, despite looking the same when they weren't connected to the figure, once the body was reassembled, I realized the left leg was slightly longer. It was by a very tiny amount that was really only noticeable when I put it on and noticed the body leaning in one direction like this. So, of course, I had to crack that leg off. Not exactly easy to do because I did a thing to make sure there was a lot of surface area holding the glue together. But then I was able to sand the leg down just a little bit more and get the foot on so that the figure would stand up straight. Like this. Shade the Echidna, all ready to go. Gotta thank you all for watching the video. It's great that Shade the Echidna is still getting some love, despite the fact that Sonic Chronicles 2 ended up never becoming a thing, which means that we have a Sonic game that ended on such a cliffhanger that we're never going to know the resolution of, all thanks to a lawsuit by one very petty little man who I'm not even going to bother naming here anymore. Oh hey, I just got an extra life. I should remember to put my phone on mute when I record these things. Whatever. Thank you all for watching this video. I'm gonna sign off and leave Sonic to the outro.
Oh, hey everybody, it's me, Sonic! Sonic the Hedgehog! Just here to remind you that if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button. And for even more amazing customs, don't forget to subscribe to Wake Angel 2001. Because between you and me, they're way past cool.